guys, so today we are starting Adaptations Lesson 2, which is on physical adaptations. Today you're going to be able to discover types of physical adaptations and discuss different animal adaptations. What is an adaptation and how does it help an animal to survive? A special characteristic all animals have that helps them survive. That's what adaptations are, special characteristic that all animals have. Let's see if we can get these things to work here. Can you figure out what these special adaptations are of the animals here? Let's see. Nope, couldn't get it to work. Hold on. It's supposed to disappear. Okay, so what are these adaptations? Let's find out right now. For the giraffe, it's the long neck of the giraffe. The giraffe has adapted to reach the top of the tree so it can eat those leaves on the top of the tree. Okay, how do you think the frog is adapted to its environment to survive? Take a look at this picture. Did you say a frog's long and powerful legs? Then you were correct. Frog is adapted to its environment to have long, powerful legs that it can quickly hop away when it needs to. It can also reach the areas it needs to go in by having those strong, long legs. How about the sheep? How do you think it's adapted to survive? The wool on the sheep, the body covering of the sheep, right? The wool helps it survive. It keeps it warm. Good work, guys. Okay, so there are two kinds of adaptations. The first kind is physical. Physical changes to what an animal is that help it survive. That's what a physical adaptation is. A behavioral adaptation are changes to what an animal does that help it survive. Today we're talking about the changes to what an animal is that help survive, the physical adaptations. So again, that's changes to parts of the body, the animal's body. See the camel's long eyelashes? That's an adaptation to keep the sand out of them. The camel's hump, another adaptation to help them store water in the desert. And again, remember we learned about the hooves that help in hot sand. A physical adaptation affects the parts of an animal's body. Here are some examples. A special kind of bird's beak to help them eat their food. Webbed feet. Obviously, different kinds of birds and fish and frogs have this and it helps them swim better. Wings and body coverings like the fur on a polar bear or the sheep on the wool. Sorry, the wool, the wool on the sheep. Another type of physical adaptation is camouflage. Camouflage allows an animal to hide in its surroundings. Do you see the cat in this picture? What's in this one? What's camouflaged in this picture? You're right. It's an owl. See it there, hiding in the tree? How about in this one? Can you make out what's hiding in this guy? Well, I'm not even sure I can, to be honest. It kind of looks like a hunter. There's the person. Do you see the outline of the person with his bow and arrow? He's pulling the bow back. That's really hard to see. And what about this guy? Do you see him? It's a lizard. Yep, he's blending into his environment. He's camouflaging to hide in his surroundings. Animals that look like their surroundings have camouflage. So here are some examples of camouflage. They allow the animal to blend into its environment. Can you see what's in this picture? What animal is here? What insect? It's a butterfly. See him hiding in the flower, camouflaging in the flower. Here's a chameleon, camouflaged among the leaves. Remember, this is the animal that changes colors, so they're pretty amazing camouflage. Do you see anything in this picture? This is called a katydid, type of butterfly / moth thing. And this one is a frog hiding in the mud, perfectly camouflaged. How does camouflage help these animals? Why do they bother to try and blend into their environment to have camouflage? Why do they need this physical adaptation? The reason these animals are using camouflage is, well, let's take a look at the next slide and see if we can figure it out. So why is camouflage a physical adaptation, and how does it help animals to survive? That's the real question. How is it helping the animals survive and live? Here's another example of camouflage. It's a lizard trying to blend in like a leaf, a dead leaf. Okay, let me ask you this question if you still haven't figured it out. Who would need camouflage? Predators, the animals that hunt for their food, or prey, the animals that get hunted? The prey need camouflage to protect them from the predators that want to eat them. When the prey blend into their environment, it's hard for predators to see them and then to eat them. So camouflage protects the prey from predators. That's the reason why it's a physical adaptation. Oh, whoops. Well, you'll get to see this now. If you click that link, which I'll put at the end, you get to see a bunch of cute animals camouflaging with their environments. So I definitely recommend that link there. Otherwise, let's keep going. Okay, so now we're going to watch a brain pop video on camouflage.